As people get more creative with their weddings, well, they seem to be turning away from the usual 3-tier wedding cakes and turning to, well, you guessed it, cupcakes.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
They're easy to eat and they're cute. That's all I can think of.
Right, Kurt, I don't want to stereotype, but you're a guy and you bake cupcakes. How does that work out?
Well, it's been fun. You know, I get a lot of good feedback from my customers, you know, being a guy and doing cupcakes as well. And a lot of young girls come up to me as well, so it's a good thing when I get orders from them. So yeah, it's a plus point for me.
Okay, how did you first start out? What made you want to, of all things, bake cupcakes, you know?
Okay, well, the thing was, I used to actually love eating cupcakes myself. And it all started off as a hobby from previously, and I used to bake it for friends, for birthdays, for company events, stuff like that. And then one friend of mine just said, you know, hey, you should start selling your cupcakes, and so I did. And it's been really profiting as well.
So are wedding cupcakes, the look of wedding cupcakes, are they like specifically or very special, different from normal occasions?
Well, I would say wedding cupcakes are the ones that are, the designs are much more intricate as well. I would usually discuss with the couples that I'm working with, you know, to actually work out a certain design or a color theme that they want. And so that, you know, when I actually do up the whole design and concept, it actually matches with what they're having as well for their wedding. So that actually takes a bit more time, you know.
It's all from scratch. How long does it take to bake like a batch of these?
A batch of these would actually take me about, I would say, 40 minutes. I can actually bake between, I would say, about 50 cupcakes in about 40 minutes. So yeah, practice makes perfect. So been increasing the number ever since. Yeah.
So the time's getting shorter.
Yeah.
Okay, but and then including all the decorations, how long does it take for you to
with the
put
decorations, I would say for something like this, it takes me about 2 hours from baking to decorating itself. So.
Okay, so this takes 2 hours of your life.
Yes.
To do.
Yes.
What do you enjoy about baking cupcakes? Really?
Well, you know, sometimes because I work full time, you know, and baking cupcakes actually just takes me away from that. It just takes away the stress as well. So I find it really therapeutic, baking cupcakes, and to play with the interesting colors and designs that I do. It's really fun. Yeah.
So people you meet and all that, when you tell them you bake cupcakes as a hobby and you actually supply weddings and all that, so what are their reactions?
Well, most of them are actually surprised because you know, nobody really sees me as one who bakes cupcakes as well. So when I actually tell them, you know, oh, this is actually a business that I do from home, and so we're getting a lot of good feedback from them. You know, lots of people are calling me up that I don't even know that have heard about me and order cupcakes. So, and because right now I would say it's the in thing right now.
So what happened to, you know, wedding cakes?
I don't know. It just disappeared from face of the earth. I don't know. But a lot of weddings, like I've catered for like Malay, Chinese, Eurasian weddings as well. And nobody wants the 3-tier cake anymore. They all want cupcakes as well because it's the in thing and less vestige as well.
What would you say is the toughest thing about you know, your cupcake business?
The toughest thing is for me is when I actually bring the cupcakes over to the client, whether they actually like it or not. To me, I feel that's the toughest part of it all. Not that I've actually received any bad feedback about them, but it always gives me jitters whenever I'm delivering cupcakes over to the client. Like, are they gonna like it or not? That kind of thing. Yeah. But so far so good. So yeah.
Okay, but it would be quite tough. Like, oh, I don't really like your cupcakes. You'd be like,
but
too bad.
Yeah, but you know, but so far so good. So yeah.
What has been the largest job that you've had, the most number of cupcakes you've ever done?
Okay, so far the biggest number I had to do was 150. It was for a Malay wedding, I would say, and they actually had a very specific theme of purple and gold. So that was actually quite a challenge for me to try and think of how to actually incorporate these two colors and not making either or you know, too strong or be too powerful than the other as well.
What are you seeing some of the, you know, the trends in weddings in terms of the cakes, of cupcakes or presentation and all that?
Most of the weddings that I've done for color themes are also pretty standard, you know, very pastel colors as well. One or two, you know, like a Bollywood theme that we have as well. And I've also done for one wedding whereby these cupcakes were actually gifts for the guests.
So how busy are you?
Well, if you're talking about me working full-time and doing this during weekends, I don't have an off day.
So every weekend you're baking something?
Yeah, I'm actually booked basically every weekend. Right now, I'm actually booked up to November as well. I'm actually looking into upgrading my equipment really soon as well to those industrial type. So then I can actually accommodate to actually much more larger orders in the future as well.
In the next segment, find out what some of the unusual wedding cupcake requests are from both Kurt and his customers.